you agreed to give all your organs and all your skin when you die. And because of that, 30,000 people did the same.
He said, you want to become a wrestler? Now I'm going to play MMA in this age. And I will play around the 20, 22, 23 years. Once a time, I was not able to even move my hand.
Wow.
I was not able to chew my food.
How old were you?
Around 7-8 years. Then the doctor said that he has only around 5-6 months and he will not survive because this disease goes with life.
What you say is like you couldn't walk and then you became a champion in wrestling. You could barely talk and today you are a speaker. What is your advice for people? They have negative thoughts or they have issues with self-confidence. What is your advice to them?
Main message and main advice to the young people that
when you were young, very young, the doctor told you that you had only 6 months to live, right? But you are here sitting in front of me.
I'm still young. No, I'm still young. And my body age is very less. My body age is around 14 years, few months. Yes. Biological age, I don't know. A very good renowned astrologer, he's a good friend of mine. He called me the Sangram. Please come in my office. I will tell you the everything and I'll do PR. It will be good for me. He's my good friend that I should go. I went there and I told that person that please tell Babiji she should make good food for me. Then we will lunch together, homemade food, because I don't eat outside much. Okay. Then he asked to me, when you born? Then I said, I don't know. He called my mother. Auntie ji, when he was born? My mother said that it's very simple. When he was born, the evening time, rain happened and we made sweets. Then my birthday is, when I was born, the rain was happening, sweets made at home, and evening time was every day. Evening happens every day. We can make sweet anytime, and rain come anytime. So my date of birth actually is not, because when I enter in sports, in entertainment, now I celebrate my birthday on 21st of July, but I don't know the exactly year. Okay. What is the year? Exactly year, I don't know. So I started my journey very humble background. When I was 3 around, I got a pain in my feet, near ankle. Then someone told to my family that maybe he's too naughty, he run here, there, that's why he's tired. So I started the pain starting from my ankle, then it come on knee, here, every joint. Once a time, I was not able to even move my hand.
Wow.
I was not able to chew my food.
How old were you?
Around 7-8 years. And then my parents took me many doctors, my mother, because my father was in a force job on a normal rank, small rank, not big rank. So they told, then they took some money from the neighbors, and I think they show me doctor in the Delhi, big hospital, New Delhi. Then the doctor said that you guys are wasting your time, your money, your effort.
Wow.
He has only around 5-6 months and he will not survive because this disease goes with life. Then, but my mother never gave up. She said that he will be, because in the wrestling, Haryana, wrestler is a very respectable person. Wrestling is in Haryana, wrestling is one of the biggest sports. Then after kabaddi, then cricket and other thing comes later. And that time, the cricket bat comes around 20 rupees, 30 rupees, 40 rupees. And the langot was the 5 rupees. And mother, sister, they can make the langot with machines, with hand. From that time, I am telling everyone that every disease is curable. Rheumatic arthritis, I was not able to speak, I was not able to chew my food, I was not able to wipe my face, and I was not able. And if I wake up, then my eyes are open, but my body was not moving. It was very painful because this disease is every joint you get pain, and if doctor gives you medicine, then the blood will be thin. That you will think that now I am feeling good. But when you stop your medicine, then your situation will be more worst as compared before. So then my doctor suggested that you should not do massage because his all bones are very weak. But my mother, she used to do massage around 12 times, 15 times in a day. And Ayurveda, naturopathy, some good people advice. And one doctor I met in Delhi, Dr. Yadav, he also suggested me some good thing because he told me that if you do exercise, you have strong willpower, then you can cure this disease. Otherwise, so from around 32 years, I don't take medicine. In hardly, if I am in show, I'm doing some important work in contract, then forcefully I have to take medicine. Otherwise, if I am sick, otherwise I don't take medicine. And I believe in naturopathy, I believe in yoga, I believe in pranayam. Now, I tell you, if you come with me empty stomach, then I will tell you that what is happening in your body, what is going on in your body. Because the nature is the biggest doctor. Because if we said God, Bhagwan Ji, God, Bhagwan Ji in the Indian, we said Bhagwan Ji, Bhagwan, Bha Bhumi, earth, Ga, Gagan, air, Va, Vayu, air. Gagan yani sky, Va, Vayu, air. Agni, fire. Na, near, water. 5 elements, 5 good elements make, that's called Bhagwan Ji. Actually, the meaning of Bhagwan Ji is not in the temple or mosque or gurdwara or church or not. He or she is in our heart. He or she is in the everywhere. So I believe in our parents are God. Our mentor are God. So this is a very thin line, but I think if you have confidence, self-belief, you can do anything.
So you overcame a lot when you were young. You know, the rheumatoid arthritis is a very difficult disease. What have you learned from those moments that you still apply today?
I have faced physical, mental, financial, all challenges in my life. Once a time, I was run barefoot around 10-12 kilometers. I didn't have money to take bus or to take something. And I remember that once time I had fever around 102 and I was wrestling in mud for 50 rupees because that time I didn't have food. For a hungry person, one bread is good.
Yeah.
So then I faced every challenge in the physically, financially, mentally, and the rheumatic arthritis. I learned one thing, that we should live with principles. not our senses. If we live with principles, then we will be healthy, we can earn money, we can earn respect, we can earn whatever we want. And I always tell to the lots of our young friend that what is success? Success, I don't believe in success or defeat. I enjoy the process. So enjoy the process. And whatever you like, whatever you love, and you do that work, and you feel that you are successful. And if I don't love, don't like the work, and I am reaching on top, that I am not successful. I want to tell everyone that the happiness is the highest form of success. Speak one thing, that being normal is boring. Be crazy for everything. Because if you are normal, then it's not good. Be crazy, whatever you want. And I respect everyone, but I consider everyone equal, in the rickshaw puller to prime minister. They all are equal for me, because he's doing his work, the sports person, he's doing his work, or the politician, he or she is doing his work, entrepreneur, he or she is doing his work. Then the country makes. The country, the entrepreneur and politician, they don't make country. We all are doing our effort. Then we are making our country, our part of our country. So everyone is important. So we should live, and we should do every work honestly. I assume, and I tell you one thing, if we hold valuable stuff, then we can attract many people. And if we hold values, then we can inspire lots of people.
Yeah.
So I believe in this.
And that's what you've been doing, right? I see something that I really admire about yourself is that you live what you say, right? You're very honest, you're very transparent, and that's something I admire about you. You've been doing a lot of things. You've been doing wrestling. You've been doing public speaking, right? You've been doing acting. Like, how do you manage to do all those things?
I tell you very funny thing. In Gaon, when we were, according to you, when we were so young, around 13, 14 years, in biological age. So that time, some people came in village. They showed us different games, and we gave them like wheat, 1-2 rupees and other things. I am doing same thing now. If I get a chance in acting, I do acting. If I get chance in the public speaking, then I could do public speaking. If I get chance in the wrestling, I do wrestling. But this whole thing with the life is a very beautiful journey. Because when I started wrestling, then I even didn't think that I will represent our country or I'll do wrestling. It's my thumb rule in life. I walk slowly, but I never come back. So when I started wrestling, that I was shy. And in my life, my rejection is the motivation. I was not able to walk properly, that I become the wrestler. I represented my country, and I have played lots of wrestling in amateur, professionally. And when I saw the wrestling in Gaon, in Dangal, that time wrestlers were getting milk, ghee, like some rupees, very respectable. I thought, yeah, if I was a wrestler. Then I spoke to my friend that I want to join Akhada. I have spent my life whole in wrestling. I can see anyone and I can tell that he will be wrestler or not. He can be wrestler or not. That day I broke that, but he's the expert of his field and he saying that. Then I was weeping that day in front of my mother. And in the night time, when I'm on bed, that she always used to say one word: you will be a very good wrestler, very big wrestler one day. And I sleep with this thing, and I wake up this thing. But in the between and the after thing, I didn't think. So that time I asked to him, who is a wrestler according to you? He said, who is representing our country, their country, he or she is wrestler. I asked that, anyone is doing? No, we are doing preparation for that. And they are still doing preparation for that. Then my rejection, I was not able to walk, then I became a wrestler who played for our country. Then I was not able to speak properly due to arthritis. The tongues and the lots of saliva comes from my mouth. Now I am the speaker with, I was the first motivational speaker brand ambassador for Wrestling Federation of India, with Indian Army, with different things. So IITs, IIM to Harvard universities, to I get a chance to learn. And when I was very shy, if anyone comes at my home, I hide.
Really?
Yes, I was very shy. So I came on TV, I did lots of shows, now I'm doing films, now I'm going to do different shows, now I'm hosting shows, now I'm doing this, that. So my rejection is my motivation. Whatever people will say that you cannot do, that I do surely for that.
Wow.
Because I know myself. But I have only one talent. I never give up in any situation.
Yeah.
I think that this is good.
I can see that.
Now I'm going to play MMA in this age.
Yeah.
And my match is on the 21st of September in Georgia. And I will play around the 20, 22, 23 year young boy. So, but I know that my every action will inspire lots of youngsters. So I do like that. And my wrestling or my MMA or everything, I play for them who has dream for sports. Because a small town, a small boy who was even didn't work properly, now he's the Fit India icon. He's the ambassador. He's doing so much things. Because the God grace. Because God helps them who help themselves. So never ever give up in the life. Maybe anyone, and no artist is small.
Yeah.
A one role can change your life, and a one role can destroy your life. And I don't do negative roles.
You don't do?
Negative roles. I get lots of offer with the negative roles, with few superstars, with notable actors, with notable directors, but I don't do. Because I think I'm a born hero.
So you, I mean, it's sorry that you had to go through so much when you were young. I mean, but what is interesting is that what you say is like you couldn't barely walk, and then you became a champion in wrestling, and then you could barely talk, and today you are a speaker. Like even in wrestling, you need to be very strong in your mind. Like for example, what is your advice for people who, for example, have negative thoughts or they have issues with self-confidence? What is your advice to them?
Even I tell you one thing, I have lots of high confidence. Due to high confidence, I face lots of some problem. But I want to give advice to people. If you believe in yourself, then people will believe in you. If you respect yourself, then people will give you respect. Yeah. Our competition are not with world, with that person. We should improve ourselves daily, and when we go to sleep, when we go to bed, then we should talk around before the sleep for 5 minutes. If you don't talk yourself, then you are missing a chance to meet a world's best person.
But now you mentioned that you also have some routines. How is a normal day for you, and what are your routines to work on yourself?
Maybe you heard about Bhagat Singh in India. No. Bhagat Singh was our revolutionary leader. He was one of the biggest freedom fighter in India. Yeah. And when he sacrificed sacrificed his life. He was around 23 years. When the British people hanged them, Bhagat Singh, Rajguru Sukhdev. So I learnt one thing from his life. When that day he was going to die on the hang, but his routine was same. He did yoga, he read book, and he did all the basic thing. My routine is same. Wow. Whatever, I am plane, I am train, I am abroad, I am India, or I am whatever. I wake up around 5:36 a.m. Yeah. Then I drink around 1 liter boiled water, little bit warm water. Sometime it's with turmeric. If I tell you one very, very good advice for the health. In the morning, wipe our mouth, and when you take water, first cup, drink, then take 1-2 minute rest. Then the next cup, you can put half teaspoon turmeric powder. Then drink and take 2 minute rest. Then you can have 1 more cup water. Then your body will be the natural antibiotic. And after 45 days, you can take selfie when you start from tomorrow, and after 45 days, your face,
you can see the difference.
You can see the difference.
Wow.
And then I do oil pulling after this. Oil pulling, do you know about oil pulling? Like 2-3 gram of coconut oil or mustard oil, put on your tongue and through in your mouth, right, left, right. And after freshen up, then I start my workout. I do workout daily around 4 hours, 5 hours.
Wow.
I do only 2 things, work or workout.
Yeah.
I don't do other things.
Yeah.
I do only 2 things, work or workout, or I'm pure vegetarian. And I eat 2 times in a day.
At what time?
Around 1, I do my breakfast come lunch, and around 8 to 9, between 8 to 9, I do my dinner. If we have 3 times food in a day, then we are patient, we are rogi. So then lots of people told me. Then what he's saying, that doctor advised that in every 2 hours we can have our metabolism will work, our body will shine, our body different. This is according to me, this is not right. Because we consume anything, our body make same process, our digestion the same. If we eat 1 biscuit or we chapatis or we food, then our metabolism will do same work. So I think we should keep fasting in 1 day in a week, like liquid diet for normal person. For who is doing exercise, he or she doesn't need fasting. Or he or she, I had dinner by around 10, 11 also.
Yeah.
I never sleep empty stomach. I dinner, then I do lunch in the 2-3 roti, chapatis, then dal, and then little bit rice, other vegetable like paneer, other thing, chach, lassi, 1 glass, sweet lassi, no, salted lassi, and around 150 gram desi ghee, cow ghee in my...
150 grams.
And I consume every day around 180 gram to 200 gram ghee, desi ghee. I drink 1 liter cow milk daily. And when I was young, that we are talking, I used to drink 10 liter milk every day. when I was in Delhi wrestling center, my mother used to send me, and from the village, and I used to drink 10 liter from since morning to evening. So in Indian culture, they are saying that the dairy products are not good or this good. They doesn't know about health. If you want to be healthy and strong, you have to consume milk and ghee and natural diet. I'm pure vegetarian and I believe in natural diet. If some people, they are lactose problem, they don't consume milk, so they can consume ghee, they can consume other product natural. But I believe in the homemade food, natural food. Whenever I travel, like I was in Bangkok, I was in Dubai, I was in Europe, I was where, I carry with ghee, jaggery, turmeric, and my salt.
Why is that? Why you carry all this?
Because desi ghee I cannot get outside.
Oh, I see.
And the jaggery is the homemade jaggery. I cannot get from outside. And the turmeric I source from a very natural place. And the pink salt in the Sindha Namak, so I keep with me in the traveling.
I see.
So,
I see.
well, now I'm going daily after 2 days. In my suitcase, my bag, around 12-13 pair will be the sports pair. And the normal pair will be the hardly 1 or 2. The designer will send me clothes, I'll wear or this. But if you have good body, you don't need to wear good stuff. Whatever you will wear, you will shine, you will see good.
So for you, it's about shining from within.
Yes.
From within.
With a good body, if I am good body, if I'm doing podcast without t-shirt, it will look good.
I'm sure you will look good.
Understand? Europe and USA, you will see that every second person is the mental patient. They are in depression, they are in stress. Even I don't know about the anxiety, depression, stress. What is this? If anyone is feeling this, you can send with me. He will stay with me one day. I do lots of work in the morning. I met few girls from one of the renowned entrepreneur family and few boys that, sir, we have insomnia problem. We cannot sleep on the time. You are right. Okay. What do you do in the day? Sir, we wake up around 3 p.m. Then we do this, that. Okay. I'm going there. If you have time all, you can join me for 1 or 2 days. Sir, what you will do? I will give you a very natural medicine. Then maybe your problem will be cure for the lifetime. But sir, I don't think. Because sir, I feel anxiety also. So that girl and boy joined me when I was in Dubai. They specially took flight and they came in Dubai. Wow. Because I was preparing for the match and if they check in the same hotel. Yeah. So sir, we have come Dubai and whatever you said, now you tell us what we should do. Then I said to them that the morning 6 a.m. I will call you both. You can wake up. Otherwise, I will come, then I have to wake up, both of you. So 6, hardly they slept, a little bit time, they wake up. From morning to evening, I did lots of workouts, lots of work, meetings. They were in the hardly 9 p.m. 8:30 p.m. They said, sir, we are feeling deep sleepy, but we cannot move, we cannot do. And they wakes up the next day, 6:30 a.m. Yeah. Hardly. In 2 days, their insomnia was vanished. Because if we will not do physical work, if we will not do workout, then how we can get sleep? Yeah. If we are not doing workout, then our body will not work.
From what you say, and I think today it looks like you want to inspire a lot of young kids, right? And you do a lot of motivational speeches, right? So normally, what is your message to the young people?
My message is to the young people: believe in yourself, and never afraid to make new mistake, and always value yourself, then the world will value you. And the main message and main advice to the young people that this is your right age. Whatever you want, you should give your soul, your heart, your everything in this, because you have this age. And this, remember one thing, if we disrespect time, then time will not respect us. So work accordingly time, work accordingly nature, or believe in yourself, or think positive. Everything happens for a reason. Don't afraid, don't feel guilty, feel shy, this is the life. So enjoy every moment. And just one thing for all of them, that this is the journey not to become a big human entrepreneur. This is the journey to become a good human being. We should be a good human being. Whatever we are, what we are doing, it doesn't matter. So first, be a good human being, the rest thing come later.
Yeah.
We should support each other, we should guide each other, we should help each other. The good human being is always one of the best quality. I will give advice that whatever you get a chance to help anyone, we should do, because God is giving a preciously chance to help anyone.
Yeah, and now it's part a lot of your mission, right? For example, like something that you did that I was very inspired is that so you agreed to give all your organs and all your skin when you die, and because of that, 30,000 people did the same. Why did you decide to do that?
Because I'm from Haryana, and in Haryana, my mother used to say me that if we donate our eyes, then next birth you will get birth with blind, because the old proverb in village. When I saw a good friend of mine, he was with me in the schools, in the college, not school, college. And then he became a bigger entrepreneur, and he shifted to Canada. And he married with a beautiful girl. Then he got one child. And then the child got a very rare problem when he came in India to meet his family. And that child, liver, kidney, they failed. And he had only one child. And he's lots of money, he's lots of contact, he's lots of effort, doctor effort, in the biggest doctor of the city. They couldn't save the child life.
Wow.
And that thing, I asked them what happened. That they said if someone give the one kidney or to the my children, that maybe he could survive.
Oh, I see.
So he died, and I saw my friend and his wife. They were shattered, and then I decided that I will do my all organ, skin donate. That time I was in Chandigarh, Then a Times of India reporter, editor of Chandigarh, she's a good friend of mine. I called her, Jasprit ji, I don't know about procedure, that how I can donate my organ, skin. What are you saying, Sangram ji? I want to donate. She arranged with one of the biggest doctor in PGI hospital in Chandigarh, and I donate. And they promoted that I have donated skin, I have donated organs, I have donated eyes, everything. And I keep this card in my pocket.
Oh,
my mother and everything, they were so angry that why I did this. More than 30,000 youngsters donated their organs, their skin, their eyes, everything. So we should influence. I always think that the best living is selfless giving.
Yeah.
This is my motto. The best living is selfless giving. What we can give the society, because we have taken so much from the society, from the parents, from the everyone. Now it's time we should give. If you give, if you distribute, whatever you have, that it will be multiply. It's our responsibility. On my birthday, I celebrate birthday with the needy kid, and I plant around minimum 11 to 21 trees. For some trees of fruits, some trees of shadows, for oxygen trees, and I give food to the needy people. This is my birthday celebration.
Yeah.
I don't cut the cake or the party. I'm not that type person. Even I don't drink tea, coffee. If I go anywhere, then they ask me, what you will have, tea or coffee? I'm not patient here. I'll have coconut water, I'll have milk, I'll have normal water. Tea is not good for our health. If we drink tea, then our metabolism, our body, our few cells, they will be damaged automatically. If you want to have tea, then you should take turmeric tea, like natural turmeric, boil in the water and put jaggery in it. Then it will give you more benefit. Because the tea, the Angrez, the foreigner, British people, they introduced tea, coffee, cigarette in India when we were slave before the 1947. Because that now it has become like most of children, most of people, they wakes up with tea. Otherwise, that I'll not get fresh. Our life, my life is my message. Our life should be our message. Our message should be inspiring. And make sure we should write our message our own self, not others, because this is our life.
Yeah. And I really admire that. I mean, what you did with your organs shows exactly that one of your principles is to give to other people.
And
right?
one time, I had only one knicker, one shirt in school, and in the fight with other student, the knicker got cut. Then I went to the school. Now God does everything. I am just postman. I have adopted around 175 children.
Wow.
95 girls and around 80 boys for their education, for the uniform. I just make medium for them. God does everything. Wow. And I don't ask money for anyone. Whatever I earn, I put 10-15% in that. Because this gives me real happiness. I believe in this.
That is so good.
And if you have a good heart, then you are very beautiful, very handsome person.
Very, very good. So now I'm curious. Now what is in my mind? So what's next for you? What's your biggest dreams now?
Because I have done many things in my life,
exactly.
but I couldn't reach on top. Few things in the sports.
Yeah.
The top is the Olympic medal.
Yeah.
But lack of circumstances, lack of finance, lack of guidance, I couldn't do that. But now whatever I'm getting chance, I want to reach on top. It's film, it's sports, it's anything. So I want to tell my young friend also one thing, that whatever you are doing in life, you should give your best. Be crazy. Do whatever you want to do. It's a one life. We should live properly.
Very good. What a wonderful way to end our conversation. I mean, thank you for coming. It's been a pleasure to meet you. I mean, it's very inspiring, your journey. I think your self-confidence is amazing, but also your thought of believe in yourself, explore, don't be afraid of taking mistakes, and just go crazy. And
just go crazy.
Thank you, my friend.
Thank you, my friend. It was nice to meet you.
Same here.
And please give me coconut water.